What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventurer 1994 here. It is Tuesday, October 4th, 2022. And it turns out we have rain until tomorrow now. On Sunday, they said it was supposed to stop like on Tuesday, and now, ever since yesterday, they pushed it to Wednesday. So, yeah, Ian's remnants are still here, guys. Even though the name's like off the map, we still have a long range of remnants from Ian. Yeah, these are like one of the longest remnants I've ever seen in a lifetime. No remnants from a post-tropical system has been around in this area for a very long time, for like 4 days. That is absolutely insane. But why I wanted to come out here is first of all, the rain has lit up for now, but it's supposed to start again pretty soon, and it's a bit breezy out here. But I'm not going to stay out too long just in case if it comes down again. The most important reason why I want to come out here for you guys is because it turns out I've been proven wrong about the Giants this year. I might be proven wrong, since it's only still the beginning of the season. It turns out the Giants are learning from their mistakes, and believe it or not, they are starting to look like winners again. They are 3-1 in their season so far as 2022 is concerned. Yeah, they're starting to win more games again. They're really shaping up again for the first time since 2016. I haven't seen them this powerful since 2016. They're starting to win more games, and I think they're getting better with defense, everything. Yeah, they're really starting to do much better now than the last 5 miserable years. They're starting to win more games now. They're 3-1 in their season so far. And believe it or not, since the Eagles and the Cowboys are also winning games, so far in the beginning of the season, the NL East has been a powerhouse lately because of the 3 teams. The only team that's struggling in our division is the Commanders. Yeah, the Commanders have trouble winning games still. Yeah, they can't make the playoffs for like a second consecutive year, just like how the Giants ended up. The Giants have never really made the playoffs in consecutive years, like ever since 2007 and 2008. That's like 14 years ago. That's almost close to 20. With 6 more years to go. And that's over 10 years. That is absolutely insane. Yeah, the Giants have trouble making the playoffs consecutive years because they had such a bad history that they only made the playoffs twice after 2009, which is insane. They only did it in 2011 and 2016, and most of the years were just playoff droughts because they looked so miserable. Yeah, they just had a bunch of miserable years ahead of them. They just had a lot of trouble winning games through the years. And when they made the playoffs in 2016, they were just completely stomped by the Green Bay Packers. Speaking of the Green Bay Packers, we're actually supposed to play the Green Bay Packers this Sunday in London. You know, the Wembley Stadium, the infamous Wembley Stadium in London. We're supposed to play in London this Sunday. And the game is Eastern time at 9:30 in the morning. So it's going to be a really early day for many Giant fans and Packer fans. Yeah, that is absolutely insane how early it's going to be for Giants and Packer fans. Or whoever's going to watch the game that's not a fan of any of those teams. Yeah, that's a really early day for many fans. 9:30 Eastern time. Yeah, some people are just not morning people. That's the problem. And this is the Giants' first London game since they played the Los Angeles Rams back in 2016 in London. And once again, a 9:30 a.m. game. It's because the time zone's like 5 hours ahead of us, I think, in London. And it's like afternoon over there once we're the ones getting up in the morning. It's like already afternoon in London. While we're getting up in the morning on the east coast of the United States, it's already afternoon in London. Yeah, so it is going to be an early day for many Giant fans and Packer fans. Especially Packer fans because they're an hour difference from us. Because Green Bay's in Wisconsin, as we all know. So this is going to be interesting. I hope the Giants keep their winning act together. Yeah, I feel like I underestimated them too much. But I did it for a safe reason because of how 2021 ended, and we had a 4-13 record, which was pretty bad. So I felt like I underestimated them too much. But I did it for a safe reason because we looked pretty bad last year, and I still expected us to take a lot of time to get better. So I kept saying that I would give it until 2024 or later than that for them to start winning again, but it turns out I've been proven wrong. They're already starting to fix their mistakes, and now they're starting to win more games. But however, even if they do make the playoffs, I'm not expecting them to make the Super Bowl because they're not fully 100% yet. I wouldn't bet them on winning the Super Bowl this year because they still have a lot to do before they get better. I mean, even a wild card is just good. I mean, if they just make the wild card, that's fine. I mean, I'm giving this team a lot of time. I mean, I won't be surprised if they do get destroyed again, if they at least make a wild card. Because I'm giving this team some time if they make the playoffs. But it's too early to tell if they'll make the playoffs or not. It's too far out from now. I mean, are they going to make the playoffs? I don't know. I mean, they could just be 3-1 like right now and then lose like 5 games afterwards and then look bad all over again. So for now, I'm giving this team some time until they're strong enough to be in the Super Bowl. I mean, if they make the playoffs and at least make a wild card, I mean, that's perfectly fine, even if they don't win it. It's better to give a team some time than just better up immediately. Listen, it's more safer to see them taking some time to better up, but as I was saying, it's better to give a team some time to better up than just rushing them to be a Super Bowl team when they were just bad for a few years. Like, they went 3-13, 4-12, like 5-11, like 4-13. It was just crazy those years. 2017 to 2021 was just insane because of how bad they were. And they surpassed their previous drought between 2011 to 2016. Yeah, they looked much worse than their previous drought and surpassed it by 1 year. I remember telling you guys that. And I remember telling you that because of how bad the Giants were those years. Because of the horrible drought they were in, I'm giving this team some time. I mean, this is why I'm not expecting them to be a Super Bowl team. And probably just a wild card team if they do make the playoffs. I mean, right now the NL East is a powerhouse for the start of the season. But we're still going to have trouble beating some teams. I mean, I still think we're going to have trouble beating our division rivals. You know, like the Philadelphia Eagles especially. And the Cowboys again. I still expect us to have trouble beating our rivals, Philly and Dallas. Especially Philly because of how strong they're looking. They're starting to win more games than us again. Yeah, the Eagles are starting to win more games again, just like they did back in 2017 when they won the 2018 Super Bowl against New England. They're starting to look like that again, so I expect a lot of trouble from the Giants when they're playing against the Eagles. Because of how tough the Eagles are now. And I think, and oh yeah, when they do go to London on Sunday, the Packers and the Giants playing against each other, that's going to be a pretty tough game. Listen, I won't be surprised if we lose this game, but I'll be shocked if we win this one. Because of how good the Packers are. I mean, it's going to be really intense in London on Sunday. So, yeah, it looks like I've been proven wrong about the Giants, I think. They might make the playoffs or they might not. They could just collapse after this week. Who knows what will happen. So, I'm not trying to sound negative or anything, but I'm just being pretty safe with this team. So, I guess that's it.